Bro, you can do anything with a girl, but just do not embarrass / bore her. That is it. Bro, I can end the video right there, but I want to go a bit more in depth so you guys understand what actually embarrasses women. What are you doing to bore women? What is it that's actually causing this? Because, bro, women just don't want to be embarrassed and they just don't want to be bored. That's like the two main things to just not do when you are in the company of a woman. And why you probably keep getting friend zoned, why women probably think, oh, you know, he's a nice guy, but it's just something about him, he's just not really my type. Bro, you want to be every woman's type. You want to be that guy. I think First Man spoke about this as well, right? And he said how, oh, squirrel. And he said how you can be attractive to 99% of women if you are just a normal, non-embarrassing individual. You're not walking around wearing baggy t-shirts with a fucking chain on, with, you know, prints on the t-shirt, like the Joker on it or some bullshit, you know, like some childish shit like that. You know, you're not walking around with neon red hoodies on, you know, like just a normal individual. You dress normal, you dress with simplicity, okay? You're a gentleman, you know how to speak to people, you know how to socialise, you don't have weird social stiff mannerisms, you know, you can have a laugh, you can enjoy life a little bit, you say please and thank you when you're out with people. You want to be the kind of guy that she looks at and thinks, you know what, I want to be seen with him, I'd love to be seen with this guy. Not the opposite. You don't think, oh fucking hell, I hope no one sees me when I'm out with him. That's embarrassing. Just don't bore women, number one. That's pretty easy to do, you know, just have a bit of energy about you, speak with a bit of conviction. You know, learn how to flirt, learn how to make girls laugh, learn how to have a bit of humour. I think that part's very, very easy. Not boring people is very easy if you are just a fun individual. If you're just having fun in life, even me right now, bro, just walking by myself down this path, I'm having fun. You know, this is probably why you guys watch me. It's not for my thumbnails, it's not for my fancy edits, because I don't edit. It's probably for my personality, right? Because I'm having fun, naturally, you guys are having fun too. You know, you guys listen to me and you probably smile, you probably get inspired every now and then. That kind of energy is what you want to portray into the external world, especially when you're around women, okay? Just don't be boring. Have fun, enjoy the conversation, have a bit of energy about you, a bit of, you know, life about you. Not just, oh, yeah, then I went to the gym and then, oh, basically this one time I did deadlift and I really injured my hip. Like, it's so boring. Just speak up a bit, first of all. Have a bit of energy about you and just don't be a boring cunt. Stop speaking about boring things. Well, did you know the Xbox 360 has a 74 gigabyte RAM? But no one gives a shit. No one cares. Bro, I think just learning to have a laugh, learning to just enjoy life a little bit more, learning to just be a bit of a positive energy source. And you do this, and it starts with you. You have to start thinking more positively in order to portray positive energy, in order to be a more fun guy to be around. It's not hard, it's not rocket science. Just if you are enjoying life, if you are having fun, if you are positive, naturally people will feel those emotions when they're around you. They'll feel like, this guy's fun, I like being around this guy, he's just a fun guy, you know what I mean? He's got a sense of humour, he enjoys life. I laugh at fucking everything, right? I can find humour in any situation myself, naturally. Therefore, when I'm around people, I can instantly just pick up on their sense of humour and we can have a laugh. I can have a laugh with anybody, literally anyone, at any age. You know, and again, in terms of embarrassing women, like, just don't dress like a weirdo, don't dress like a child. And that's all preference as well, which is the hardest part. Like, again, wear whatever makes you feel confident. But maybe some girls will like it, but in order to be attractive to literally 99% of women, it really is easy. Like, the majority of the population of women just want a guy that when they're out in public with him and they're on a date with him and other people in public can see you two together, they don't feel embarrassed or bored. They think, you know what, I'm happy. There's no place I'd rather be. I want people to see me right now with this guy because he's that much of a gentleman. He's that much of a, you know, respectful and high status, whatever you want to call it, individual, right? You have fun, you have a laugh, you can socialize with anybody that you meet. You know, you're masculine, you can lead, you take charge of the situation, you dress simplistic, not with stupid bright feminine colors. You know, you don't paint your nails or get your eyebrows done or any of this bullshit. You are just a normal masculine man, you know. And again, if you like doing those things, if you like painting your nails and getting your eyebrows done and dressing in flamboyant, colourful colours, then go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to say don't do these things, but in terms of what we're talking about here, in terms of not embarrassing the majority of the population of women, okay, it just really comes down to simplicity. Just being a fun, positive, social, simple fucking guy. First Man spoke about this. It really is easy. It is. Just dress normal. Dress in just dark, just simple colours, bruv. Nothing crazy over the top. No pink hats or nothing like that. Trying to look like a rapper. None of this shit. You know, weird baggy hoodies on with prints on it. You know what I mean? Like the Hulk or some stupid shit. Just dress like a normal guy. How hard is it? Don't be weird. Don't be creepy. You know, don't come at, hi, yeah, how's your day going? Really intense eye contact. Like, just learn to adopt some social mannerisms. Use your hands more. Stop being stiff and hands in my pockets because I'm insecure. You know what I mean? Talk with your hands. Gesture a little bit more. Have a laugh. Be a bit bouncy on your feet, you know? Enjoy life. Don't be fucking weird. Be able to socialise with anybody. Therefore, you're not going to come across as embarrassing if you can be friends with absolutely anyone. I'll walk into a restaurant and start talking to the waiter or the guy behind the cashier, whatever, the guy behind the desk at the start when they're taking the bookings. You know, I'll be on a date with a girl. I'll just start having a conversation with the guy behind the counter while we're waiting for our table to be served to us, whatever. You know what I mean? Just being adaptable like that makes a big fucking difference. And it helps her to be like, thank fuck, this guy's normal. There's nothing wrong with him. You know, he's not got mental issues, he's not fucking creepy, he knows how to talk and hold a conversation, he can make eye contact, he's not dressed over the top, doesn't have painted nails, he's not trying to be a rock star, he's just a simple guy. Thank fuck for that. Believe me, bruv, I've been with older women multiple times, different older women, you know, some in the 30s, some, you know, in the late 20s, much older than me. I'm only 21, and at the time I was with these women I was like 19 or some shit, or 20, something like that, right? And bruv, I promise you now, you learn so much more about women when you are in the company of older women, in and out of the bedroom. You just learn a bit more about what they truly want in terms of men. And it's just simplicity. Just don't be a fucking weirdo. You know what I mean? I think the fact that I can attract at my age with a fucking baby face, I don't even have facial hair, bruv, with a baby face, right? The fact that I can attract these older women who literally grown men cannot attract, why am I able to do it? You know what I mean? I see guys in my comments sometimes taking a piss, like on the YouTube shorts especially, because that's where you get all the weirdos, little incels. You know, and they'll say, why am I taking advice from a guy that doesn't even need to shave? First of all, I do need to shave, you dickhead. Second of all, I think it's energy. It really is all about energy. Obviously, you know, I look after myself and I make sure I'm physically attractive, but it's the way that I carry myself. It's the way that I walk. It's the way that I talk. You know, I have this kind of masculine, old school almost is the best way of saying it, vibe about me. I think that's what the best way I can put it if I'm being introspective is. It's just my energy. It's the way that I talk. It's the way that I carry myself. You know, I'm a gentleman. I'm an old school gentleman. That's kind of how I like to see it. I'm not a fucking freak. You know, I'm not one of these modern day feminine men with, like, again, flamboyant clothing on and, oh my god, yes, queen, none of that shit, bruv. What the fuck? Anyway, just don't be weird. Don't be creepy, okay? That's number one. Do not scare women. That is your objective when you meet a girl that you've never met before, is make her feel safe in your company. Showcase to her you are a normal, functioning, social human being. Number two, do not embarrass her. Don't say anything to make her feel insecure. Don't take a joke too far when you're kind of teasing her a little bit. You know, if you're insulting. Like, for example, if I meet a girl and she's changing a hairstyle, you know, you can tease her about it. Oh, what the fuck have you done to your hair? You know what I mean? You can do it in like a jokey way though. Like, you have to read the energy, you got to read the body language. Don't take it too far and start, well, oh my god, you should really change that hair. Like, just start dissing her, do you know what I mean? Making her feel insecure and whatever. Just don't be weird, it's not hard. But I guess a lot of you guys, you grew up with video games and social media, myself included, right? And that is why when we grow up, before we condition out of that, before we understand content like this, we grow up just weird. We grow up with weird social mannerisms. We don't really know how to socialize. We don't know how to talk to people. We don't know how to hold conversations. And then we come across as creepy because we're shy and insecure and socially awkward. We come across as embarrassing because we say the wrong things in the wrong situations because we don't have any experience. And we come across as boring because we don't know how to hold a conversation. We don't know what to talk about. We don't know how to have energy about us because we're constantly insecure thinking about ourselves. That is 99% of men. If you just delete social media, you stop sitting inside all day like a little incel in my comment section wanking yourself off to me, and you go outside and you just start learning to talk to people, you go through the trial and error of, you know, making mistakes, embarrassing yourself, awkward silences, you go through all of that shit like I had to do, and you'll just naturally pick it up. If you don't have Instagram to rely on and you've got to make friends through the real world, believe me, that will normalize you quicker than anything. And again, you know, just I think trying not to just be too edgy. A lot of you guys, I think, have this mindset of, oh, I want to be edgy, I want to be different. So do I. I don't want to be like the majority of 99% of people, but there's a line to draw there. You know, I go outside and I'll meditate in the sun by myself. Some people might think, yeah, that's a bit weird, you know, that's a bit, you know, whatever. But in social situations, if you are just a normal individual, you know how to socialize, you can be as unique and as edgy and whatever you want to call it as you want. Just don't be weird in social situations. Don't make girls feel embarrassed. Don't say things to bring attention to yourselves that is embarrassing things. Don't be too over the top when you're speaking in terms of your tone of voice, in terms of how loud you are. Don't be autistic like that, like you've got fucking Asperger's or something and you can't keep your mouth shut. Learn to just, and again, that's no disrespect to anyone that does. Don't label yourself in a box though, you know, you can always condition yourself in different ways. But yeah, but just don't be over the top like that. Just learn when to, you know, perk up and have a bit of energy and be a bit louder and have a laugh and take up the room, and learn to tone it down and not embarrass the girl that you're with, because these are very important things. Again, in terms of being boring, have a bit of energy about you. I see guys all the time and I'll talk to them and it's just so, well, you know, I was thinking about doing it, but they don't even open their mouth when they speak. It's like they're so timid and shy and scared of the world that they're just boring. I don't want to be around you. Your energy's so low. You have to enjoy your life as an individual first before you can start giving other people that high positive energy. I love my fucking life, as you can probably tell. I'm so content walking up and down the same path because it's quiet and there's no one here and I can talk to you boys with no distractions. That makes me so content and happy, and that is fun for me. That naturally, when you guys are listening to me speak, you are probably, you know, feeling that positive energy. You're probably feeling like, oh yeah, I'm full of life after watching that video. It's probably why you watch me. Why else do you watch me? You know, probably you get value, you learn something, but you probably feel like, yeah, I'm inspired now. You know, that is the way to do it. I like that. Now I feel like I'm ready to go and attack the world. That's how I want you to feel when you come away from my videos. And I think that's naturally how I make people feel when I'm in contact with them, because I'm just enjoying my life anyway. Then naturally people just enjoy their time when they're with me. Do you understand? Most people are miserable, depressed, negative. They hate life. They're always complaining about things. Nobody wants to be around that. So it's very refreshing when you can be that positive energy source, full of life, fucking enjoying yourself, you know, having a laugh with everybody. Don't take yourself too seriously. You're not dressed in weird clothes. You're not wearing fucking pajamas everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you look after yourself. You're presentable. You're physically attractive. You're strong. You're strong-minded. You're a gentleman. You're masculine. You lead the way. You're not scared. Okay? You just take initiative and you do what needs to be done. You're disciplined, you focus on your purpose, you know, you're not sitting there, well, sorry, I've got to go, I've got to play Call of Duty with the lads, you know, it's esports tournaments. You're not weird like that, you know, you're just a normal, functioning, simple man. That will make you attractive to 99% of women. That is why I can attract literal MILFs, bro. MILFs. Guys that you would be fucking, you would literally be wanking over. Guys, girls that you would literally be wanking over, okay, on Pornhub. Those kind of fucking girls, bro. Like Polish, older MILFs. Oh my days. If I showed you the lady that I was with one time, oh my God, I relapsed, Luke, you made me relapse. That's what you guys would be fucking saying. I've been with her in real life. You guys wank over these kind of girls. Do you understand my point here? Why? What is it? There's nothing special about me. Look at me, bruv. I'm just going for a run in the fucking park. There's nothing special. I'm not some genetically gifted individual, right? Pretty fucking ugly, lad. Look at his face. Right? There's nothing special about me, but why am I able to do it? My energy. You know, I'm again, positive, masculine, driven, normal. I know how to hold a conversation. I know how to laugh. I know how to be humorous. I know how to get on their level when I'm speaking to them. I'm not weird. I don't, drag the conversation down with my stupid monotone voice, you know. Just fucking live. Live a bit more. You are literally like I think Andrew Tate says this, you are literally like a light bulb. You're either dull, you're like half on, some bullshit like that. He says like, oh yeah, you guys are living like half on, half off, you know, like in terms of a light bulb, you're a dim light. You're never shining bright in the world. Something like that. It's quite a nice analogy. I probably butchered it, but yeah, he's absolutely spot on. You guys are walking around as being dim lights, you know, not lighting up the room when you walk in with your presence and the way you walk and the way you shake people's hands and the way you introduce yourself to people that you've never met before, the way you make eye contact, the way you joke with people. These things matter. Just be normal, and girls will be absolutely head over heels with you. It's so easy. There is no competition. The bar is so low. All you have to do is just be a positive guy that dresses normal and looks after himself and is physically attractive and goes to the gym. You can attract 99% of women. You know, really is as simple as that. But again, yeah, if any of you guys are wondering how to learn the most efficient way, how to learn about female psychology, spend time with an older lady. Spend time with a lady that's in her 30s, maybe, you know, a bit of a mature MILF, whatever you want to call her. And you know, you will, I promise you right now, if you sit there after you've, you know, had your fun. I remember this Polish lady that I was with, you know, we had our fun. And again, if any family members are watching this, I'd recommend you turn off. We had our fun, and afterwards we were just chilling and we were eating ice cream together, right? It was quite nice, actually. Quite a nice chill vibe. And she was talking about, like, we were naturally just speaking about men, in my city and how, you know, her past relationships with men, things like that. And she was talking about, you know what, most guys just don't get it. Most guys, they just don't understand. They're very boring. And she says, all that you need, which is what she was talking about me, which is what she likes about me. This is what she said. I know it's kind of like fueling my ego here, but she said, you need the perfect balance of being a caring, she says, sensitive man, right? So being a man that can look after and love a woman and have that caring and guess, not nurturing, but I guess, you know, protective side when you are with a woman. You can look after her, you can make her feel safe. And then she also says, but you want the freaky side as well. You want the side where you can be a bit naughty, you can be a bit fun, you can be a bit exciting, you know, you take risks maybe. You are a bit spontaneous, let's say, you know, you are not afraid to try new things. You're a bit open-minded. That is what she said, and I've heard that from a couple of different girls as well, that they just want that perfect kind of balance in terms of, yeah, he can be that caring, protective, loving, masculine man that looks after me, makes me feel safe, but he can also fucking absolutely dominate me in the bedroom, and, you know, he can be a bit freaky like that and try different things, let's say. And I think it's absolutely spot on, you know. You have to just have this understanding of what women want. You only get that through experience. So I guess, bruv, the homework for you is just get out there and practice. You're not going to learn through Pornhub. You're not going to learn through watching my face walk around in the park. I mean, you might pick up tips here and there, but the true experience is you clicking off this video and going out and going speaking to some women, going through a phase of not knowing what you're doing, going through a phase of embarrassing yourself and being awkward, and you know, just fucking getting your practice up, getting your experience up. That is all that you can do right now. Otherwise, what are you going to do? Just sit there forever watching red pill YouTube videos and thinking you understand the game? You understand the game much better if you learn in real life. Get off the internet, stop being an incel in my comments, right? You know, I see a lot of guys coming in my comments hating on me, but you're in my comments, bro, making me money, wanking yourself off. Go and get a girl, please. You'll learn so much more, and you'll realise, Luke was right. Why am I hating on this guy? Because he has no facial hair. Luke was right, you know? But anyway, coaching's down below. That's all I have to say. Look after yourself, my brother, and I'll see you soon, yeah? Bam.